Well, we got petrified fish in the house today. Uh, I have done quite a few videos on petrified fish, knives. They're the PF919, 929, 39, 49, 59, 69. This is the 989. This is like a swirly looking like almost like a Damascus. This is G10. This is carbon fiber. And is this their first shot at carbon fiber? I can't remember it. To what I can remember, yeah, maybe. But they've been generally knives that are really in the budget category, of course. In the anywhere from $35 up to maybe as much as 60 some dollars in that area. They have that little titanium fish looking knife, the 900. I did a video on that a little while ago. And it's got an M390 blade and a little bottle opener thing. So that was 84. In fact, I saw it on sale for 73. So that's interesting. I don't know why they did it, but I guess as a kick, okay, it's cool. And this here, and I don't know if I got the box upside down, probably do, but petrified fish, and these are interesting. This is an interesting brand. The 949 may still be my favorite, but this is a really good design here as well. And a lot of times they'll have a lanyard on them, or they'll have extra little things in the box here and there. I've had a couple of them come with like a pewter type tag, says petrified fish, something like that. So I think they got ceramic bearings, and I believe this is titanium because I ran my magnet on here. And yeah, the liners are steel. This is not as magnetic, so I'm thinking I'm picking up the liners and that this is not magnetic. But I'll check it out when we disassemble one of them. We'll disassemble one of them just for the hell of it, which means we'll have to unwind one of these lanyards. Maybe. Depends on how it comes apart. And it's centered. Okay. I don't get blade play, lock rock. There's your lock up, and you can see it's probably 35%. Let me check this one here. And this is in that kind of G10. They have them in different. You can get it with this white and black G10. They have a bunch of different ones. And so this runs anywhere from $53.99 to $73.99 on this AliExpress store that they have, okay? I'll give you the link to that. But now I've noticed they're on Amazon, so you can get them on Amazon. They may still ship from China. I don't know if they got inventory in the U.S. You'll have to look at that because Amazon will tell you, how long, or it'll tell you on the thing how long shipping might be. But so these are interesting because now they're on Amazon. Not all their models are on Amazon, but that may change. And there may be interest of a U.S. dealer picking them up as well, so they may be available at an online USA retailer who is going to carry inventory on these, which I think would be helpful for them and for anybody interested in buying one. So, yeah, I kind of like this pattern here. It's not a small knife, so let's do a couple of things. Let's give you an idea of the length, and you're about 3.6 inch to the nearest point of the bolster. You're at 3.5 inch cutting edge, which is 90 millimeters, and you're probably almost 93 to 95 millimeter blade length. You're 8 3/8 overall length at almost 21.5 centimeters. So it's a reasonably decent sized knife. And by the way, it feels pretty full in the hand, and 14.7 at 0.58. It's almost 6/10 of an inch fat in here. It's contoured, whether you get the carbon fiber over here or this Damascus G10. And blade stock, come on, get in here, 0.15, so you're almost 4mm blade stock of, by the way, Bowler K110. Okay, so I mean, I direct message them through Instagram myself, and I converse with them. And they were saying something like, well, we get this steel from Austria and blah, blah. Of course you do, because it's Bowler and whatever. But yeah, so they use pretty good materials on these. And since, you know, they run anywhere, you know, sometimes they're D2, sometimes they're Bowler K110. So sometimes they're like $35. Sometimes they're less expensive than that if they're on sale. On AliExpress or whatever. So yeah, I think it makes a good option for a budget consideration. And you know, that also adds to, you know, the variety of different kind of knives that are available out there in the G10 playground. And there's a lot. Jesus, there's a lot. But it gets interesting to just do something different. And this is definitely something different. You know, when they start throwing on a titanium pocket clip or milled pocket clip and the Bowler, and then here comes the carbon fiber. Well, you know, sounds like Civivi. They started up cheap. All of a sudden they were hitting $100 on some of their knives. So here comes Sencut to, you know, go underneath Civivi even. Wait, let's do this. Let's start out with a carbon fiber one and then see what we have for weight and see if it's any real difference between that and the G10. Okay, 4.56. Roll it around. Oh, crap, I went right by grams. 129 grams. Come here. I wonder if this is really any. Yeah, a little bit. 135 grams. Yeah, 4.78. Not a whole lot of difference there. By the way, they come in a box like this. These came with the lanyard already, you know, done on them. And sometimes they come with even a little lanyard bead on them, on some of them that I've had. Let's see, anything, no, nothing else. And microfiber cloth you get, though, by the way. And I believe, and I should know because I disassembled enough of these, ceramic bearings on them. So, what do you think of the carbon fiber? That looks pretty good. It's got kind of almost like a rose pattern on it. Flip to the back. It looks good. It's pretty impressive, actually. And this is not like a laminate G10 whatever. This is carbon fiber. So a little bit more costly. And God bless the guy who's doing the contouring on that carbon fiber. What a mess. Seen that carbon fiber dust. Ooh. But nice blades. They make, let's see if they'll cut anything. Come to think of it. I was going to say they look like they'd be sensible for piercing, slicing, things like that. Yeah, not bad. Oh, how about you, buddy? Let's see if I can tell if there's any difference in the feeling. Yeah, maybe this might feel a little sharper. They're pretty close to the same. So, yeah, I mean, kind of a nice looking draw point blade. You know, it probably ought to appeal to a lot of people because it's really not terribly radical. And then ergos, well, you know, it's just totally neutral up and down there. And then you can get your thumb back on this jimping here. You could even slide up on here and do, you know, some more controlled work here with it. You'd have to watch it a little bit, but yeah, you might be able to do that as well. So let me try reverse grip. Yeah, not bad. Somebody get that damn lanyard him away. But yeah, okay, that's good. And where's my balance point? Have I got balance? Yeah, that's easy to find. Check that on the top right there. Yeah, the G10. Interesting. So I think they do a good job. I mean, it feels like it's, as you know, to me, it feels as good as any G10 knife. You name it, Bestech, Civivi, whatever. I mean, it feels as good as far as build quality. And even Tucson Knives makes some really good G10 knives. So, I don't notice a lot of difference there in that. Kaiser's got G10 as well. CH Knives got G10 as well. And on and on and on, by the way. But no, I mean, but seeing as how these are contoured. Ooh, did I see a void? No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I saw a void. No, I was just seeing where the screws go in. No, they seem really solid, and they're, these are not nested liners, so they feel very solid in that way too. So pretty tough stuff. You know what? Actually, let's just take the carbon fiber one apart because we know the other one's G10, and so this ought to be the one that we take apart, just so I can show you the bottom side of that carbon fiber. Of course, there's no way to to unscrew that from the front, which means there's probably, yeah, it looks like a D-shaped pivot here, so that makes it much better, that's for sure. I wonder if I can undo these screws and do the lazy man's way of disassembly. Damn, I don't know if I can. I was just thinking I could pull this section off and maybe just leave the lanyard on there and just separate it that way, but I've done that before. See, like this, that way I don't have to completely undo the lanyard and redo it later. The screws look... Yeah, this one's a little bit longer because it goes through, I think. They're close. I'll keep them that way. Let's pop this screw out, body screw. See, and I can just lay this open like this, which, that might not be a bad thing if you want to just avoid having to untie this and retie this. So, yeah, it looks like a ceramic detent ball in here, and there's your lock bar area. Okay. And yeah, interesting, huh? Hold on, let me look at this. Oh yeah, okay. See this? That's interesting, isn't it? That doesn't turn. Why would they do that? Oh. Wow, okay. It is what it is. Strange. You can see the bottom of this carbon fiber here. It's solid all the way through. You can see the layers. Next, yeah, ceramic bearings. And here they come out. And you can see the pivot is D-shaped. They'll help you center this logo and everything when you put it back together as well. Definitely skeletonized on that liner, isn't it? And on this one as well. So there's your ceramic bearings, and it's all good. So let's put this back together, and here's our presentation side. So we're doing it the lazy man's way, and of course we got the D, so we got to spin this around for flat side. Here to go to flat side, which will make that logo be the right orientation. And then, of course, we could put our blade stop right there. And then one set of bearings in here. Throw that. A blade. And another set of bearings. And let's try and keep that down. Okay. And we could hopefully just come over here and flip this back together little by little. Just like that. Backside pivot screw. Lock it down. Not too tight though. And we got, we got our pocket clip, and I left the screws in there so I can just set them right down in here. Just like that. One more screw. And get in there, buddy. Okay. Okay, we got the threads in the correct orientation. We're good. Looks centered. Yeah. It's good. All right, we're back. She's looking good. Where's my G10? Yeah, that's a good look too. I like them. There's some good choices there. I kind of really like this G Mascus, so I got that, okay? But then the carbon fiber, I wanted to really get my hands on it and take a good look at it and see what I thought about that, and I'm glad I did because I do like that a lot as well. So, Petrified Fish, check them out, whole bunch of different models, and you can check on Amazon if you want. You can go to the AliExpress store, however you want to go about it. You'll see everything they do on the Petrified Fish AliExpress store. But if you are nervous about purchasing something online from a Chinese site, I'm not, but I mean, I understand. And so, yeah. See how that goes, and I'll let you know in the future if there's a USA dealer picks up on these. That might be interesting as well. And please subscribe to my channel. It's called Love Them Knives, because we love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.